Shalom, everyone. In this week's Parsha, there are a lot of interesting things. First of all, it talks about the dividing of the land, and each tribe was assigned a piece, but then there were 2 tribes and a half that choose to be on the other side of the Jordan. So, since the very beginning, we see that the nation of Israel was going to be divided. Some were going to be west of the Jordan, and some were going to be east of the Jordan. And also, interestingly, we see the U.S. being divided as correlation to this Parsha, because there are always world events that correlate with the Parsha. We see the right and the left, Democrats and Republicans, completely divided. And the Parsha says that, also talks about cities of refuge, and says, if somebody kills someone, he's a murderer, and he must die, because the only way to atone for the land is by the blood of the one who shed it. And we see the U.S. being polluted with abortion, but besides that, the Congress in the U.S. was profaned with the invasion that happened. And inside Congress, there's a statue of Moses that points out to the 10 Commandments, very symbolic. And in the midst of this tremendous amount of corruption and this election that they tried to steal from Trump, now this judgment happens, and a woman was killed right on the floor of the Capitol, which means the place is stained with blood. And that's a harbinger of civil war that is coming to the U.S. But also at the same time, just a week ago, the UK officially left the European Union. So the European Union is also divided, and also Israel is divided. For the first time in history, neither Netanyahu nor Gantz were able to form a coalition, so they are kind of a co-sharing power. So Israel is also divided. We need to pray. We are in the end of days, and division is a sign of judgment. It says in Jeremiah, when Jerusalem was defeated, Abba sent the spirit of division, so the Jews couldn't work as a team, and Babylon came and destroyed them all. And the same thing happened with the Romans. There were so many Jewish factions fighting amongst themselves that when the Romans invaded, it was easy to crush the revolution and to destroy Jerusalem. So we live in dividing days. Is a sign of judgment, and this will just intensify. Be ready and be prepared. Shalom to all.